Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for Stanley Park Church Online. If you're new here, everybody is, so welcome. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for joining in. We are going to be working through a service online remotely. If you got here through a link, you probably have seen the order of service, and I'll encourage you to follow that through, ultimately leading into our message later. There's opportunities to read, there's video links for worship, there's some more videos like this one, just me talking to you. Really glad to have you here, and yeah, in a little bit we will end up on our Facebook live stream, where John and myself are going to sit down, we're going to look at John 15, and we'll find what God is saying through Jesus to his disciples in a chaotic time, preparing them for what is about to happen. I'm sure that there's a word for you, there's a word for me, a word for all of us today that God wants to settle in our hearts and help us live truer, deeper, and a little bit more calmer. As for announcements, first is our Outreach Sunday, which is at the end of this month. We're going to be doing it a little bit differently, believe it or not. What we are going to be doing, we'll have a lot more information later, is encouraging prayer walks where 2 or 3 people get together in your neighborhood and you walk the neighborhood. You pray for your community, you pray for those in houses that you know, those that you don't, praying for God's peace, wisdom, guidance to dwell in and amongst those that we know and those that we don't in a time where it's quite challenging for a lot of us. Later this month we'll have more details about that. Another thing is I'm hoping to create more content online over this next period of time to help us grow in our faith, to understand God's message, and to really just be encouraged in a time where there's a lot of bad and uncomfortable news, that there's still good out there and God is still active. And so I'll be working on that with a few others to bring things much like this into your house, into your life, and hopefully into your heart. The last little bit is I'll also be working with a few people to find ways that we can continue to leverage technology to help us as a community connect, grow, and be in relationship while we don't get to do our larger gatherings. So as that comes out, you'll be seeing links you'll be finding on our website or on Facebook. As for that is our announcements. Thank you so much for checking in, for being with us. May God meet you this morning as we do this on the web. The next little part will be the worship section, so feel free to click on that link down below.